Who you are currently is simply a reflection of everything you've been taught, everything you haven't been taught, and your experiences. You came into this world with a blank mind, trusting that the people around you, primarily your parents, would guide you through the complexities of life. And they did their best. They taught you how to read and write, to say please and thank you, how to avoid trouble and stay on the path society deems acceptable. Most parents aren't focused on raising an individual and or person. They focus on raising a citizen. They teach you how to fit into society, but not how to love yourself. They show you how to follow rules, but not how to trust your instincts. They prepare you to survive, not necessarily to thrive. It's not their fault. They were likely never taught these things themselves, hence why most of them also lack these elements. But the result is this. You may not know how to set boundaries, how to believe in your potential, or how to love the person staring back at you in the mirror. And that's where you come in. It's your job now to build in the gaps that your parents left behind, brick by brick. Imagine you're building a house. You don't start by putting on the roof or decorating the walls. You begin with the foundation, solid, stable, and secure. Without a strong foundation, everything else would collapse. Change is no different. If you want to build a new life, you need to start with your mind and internal world first. When that inner transformation happens, the external changes will follow. This begins with pushing yourself out of your comfort zone by doing things that scare you or make you uncomfortable, such as starting new routines, taking on challenges, or confronting fears like speaking up or taking risks. It involves challenging your belief system by questioning old limiting beliefs and replacing them with empowering ones. This might include affirmations, visualization, and constantly reminding yourself of the person you're becoming. Additionally, it's important to build self-awareness by observing your thoughts and behaviors and intentionally creating new habits that align with your desired identity. Accountability, whether through journaling, talking to a mentor, or tracking progress, can also keep you on course. Over time, these actions gradually reshape your subconscious mind, leading to a transformation in how you perceive yourself. With consistent effort, the changes you make internally will start to reflect in your external reality, helping you step into the person you've always wanted to become. I get it, change isn't easy, but let me give you an example from my own life. I've struggled with three main things for as long as I can remember: speaking up in class, standing up for myself, and being disciplined. These struggles followed me all the way through high school and into college, where I'm at currently. When I first decided to change, I did what most people would tell you to do. I tried to pretend to be the person I wanted to be. I thought that if I could just act like somebody else, someone more confident, more assertive, I could suddenly overcome my fears. And although I loved that idea and recognized that it has helped others, it didn't work for me. And that's when I realized that I needed to build the person I wanted to become, brick by brick, from the inside out. So, I decided to challenge myself in small but powerful ways, just like starting with a strong foundation when building a house. The first thing I did was something most people would think sounds crazy and or easy, but I started taking cold showers, something I never did before. It was incredibly hard at first, but I needed to prove to myself that I could handle discomfort. And amazingly, 3 weeks later, I started noticing a shift. That seemingly impossible task, speaking up in class, became easier. I raised my hand, I participated, and I was no longer frozen by anxiety. I started to realize that change wasn't about transforming everything all at once. It was about confronting my fears in the small, quiet moments and letting these moments accumulate over time. I didn't stop there. I began to challenge myself in other areas, exercising consistently, drinking more water, Showing up for myself internally. Think of it as adding one brick after another to the walls of the house I was building, slowly but surely, piece by piece. And I can honestly say I feel so much better about myself. I'm not where I want to be yet, but now I understand that I have the power to change. I'm not trapped by the person I used to be. And you can do the same. You have the power too. It all starts within. I don't know you or your situation. You know yourself best, so the path to growth will be unique to you. But here's my advice. Start small by intentionally doing things that make you uncomfortable and commit to them. It could be something as simple as taking cold showers, starting a basic exercise routine, or eliminating sugar from your diet. The specific action doesn't matter as much as the act of stepping out of your comfort zone. These small, consistent challenges teach you resilience and show you that you're capable of handling discomfort. Over time, these seemingly minor actions create a ripple effect, building your confidence, strengthening your discipline, and reshaping your mindset. You might be surprised at how these small steps trigger changes in areas of your life you never expected, leading to growth and opportunities that once felt out of reach. So pick a challenge, any challenge, and stick with it. The results will manifest in ways you can't even imagine. For as long as you are alive, it's never too late, so don't feel that you are behind. Everyone's journey is different. The most important thing is recognizing that you need to change and that you are in full control of who you become. You are the one who gets to decide who you want to be. Each small act is a brick, and over time, these bricks will form a foundation so strong that nothing can shake it. This isn't just about how you look and how others see you. It's about how you feel about yourself. It's about the confidence that comes from knowing you've built yourself, that you have become the person you needed to be. This all starts with one decision, one action, one brick.